Okay, how's everybody doing today? Today is Wednesday, I believe it's the 27th of May. Wednesday, May 27th. And we are going to read Proverbs 27 for May of 27. He just went out. I just took out my dog, she's still whining. Okay. Verse 1. Do not boast about tomorrow, for you do not know what a day may bring forth. Verse 2. Let another praise you and not your own mouth, someone else and not your own lips. Don't boost your ego up. Don't be prideful. Let people recognize your character. Stone is heavy and sand a burden, but provocation by a fool is heavier than both. Anger is cruel and fury overwhelming, but who can stand before jealousy? Better is open rebuke than hidden love. So sometimes it's good to discipline or correct somebody in front of other people. Wounds from a friend can be trusted, but an enemy multiply kisses. So I think a friend's gonna always be honest with you, even when it hurts the most. They have to, if they're gonna be truly honest. He who is full loathes honey, but to the hungry, even what is bitter tastes sweet. Like a bird that strays from its nest is a man who strays from his home. Maybe a married man just kind of, hey, I'm gonna go hang out with the guys, more often, and just kind of tends to kind of leave the home. He's not at the home after work. Perfume and incense brings joy to the heart, and the pleasantness of one's friend spring from his earnest counsel. Do not forsake your friend and the friend of your father, and do not go to your brother's house when disaster strikes you. Better a neighbor nearby than a brother far away. Be wise, my son, and bring joy to my heart. Don't grieve people. Then I can answer anyone who treats me with contempt. The prudent see danger and take refuge, but the simple keep going and suffer for it. Verse 13. Take the garment of one who puts up security for a stranger. So take collateral. Take collateral from them. Okay, so take a collateral of one who puts up security for a stranger. You're co-signing. You're gonna co-sign for somebody, but you're gonna take collateral. Okay? Hold it, hold hold the collateral as a pledge if he does it for a wayward woman. A man's gonna put himself in a situation. If a man loudly blesses his neighbor early in the morning, it will be taken as a curse. Let people wake up. Let people adjust to the day. A quarrelsome wife is like a constant dripping on a rainy day. She's nagging. Restraining her is like restraining the wind. It doesn't help. Or grasping oil with the hand. There's no purpose in it. As iron sharpens iron, so one man sharpens another. So this is really good. In ministry, we would say iron sharpens iron. And that when you're out in the world and you have a difference with somebody, usually they just go their separate ways and they just leave each other alone. But in ministry or in counsel, maybe the workplace, there's a friction that iron sharpens iron, and people rub us a certain way. So, and that's what that kind of means. As iron sharpens iron, so one man sharpens another. So you're sharpening each other, believe it or not, in really like in your reaction. So, okay, verse 18. He who tends a fig tree will eat its fruit, and he who looks after his master will be honored. As water reflects a face, so a man's heart reflects the man. Death and destruction are never satisfied, and neither are the eyes of man. Verse 21. The crucible for silver, the furnace for gold, but man is tested by the praises he receives. Ooh. What's he gonna do with that? What's he gonna do with that? Our heart reveals us sometimes. We say a lot of things, but what happens if someone becomes rich? Does that not condemn, but does that corrupt them? Does all that money corrupt them? Do they or will they try to make the best choices with that as a tool? There's different circumstances. So God tests the heart. God tests our heart with what we do each day, in the circumstance. Are we passing or are we failing? And the other thing someone shared with me is that God is always testing our hearts. And I just try to go by my conscience. Okay? We know what good and evil is. Okay. Verse 22. Though you grind a fool in a mortar, grinding him like grain with a pestle, you will not remove his folly from him. Be sure you know the condition of your flocks. Give careful attention to your herds, for riches do not endure forever, and a crown is not secure for all generations. When the hay is removed and new growth appears, and the grass from the hills is gathered in, the lambs will provide you with clothing, and the goats with the price of your field. You will have plenty of goat's milk to feed you and your family, and to nourish your servants' girls. Okay, so that was chapter 27 for May 27. All right, so I hope that was a blessing. Today's Wednesday, May 27th. My name is Aaron. I'm the Prodigal Painter. God bless y'all. Take care. Okay, bye-bye.